Hello, my goodies. Welcome back to another round of your favorite show and mine, D20 Den. We are back in Undermountain with the Tuesday group. So just so everybody is aware, we will not have a Tuesday group and a Sunday group. So ideally, there's a game every week. It just shifts what day. Both groups are currently doing Undermountain, though that may change. And I doubt any of you remember where you were. So I will give you voices. Oh my goodness. And we will recap.
They get buried by an avalanche or something.
We are capping the
Disappear
raid.
for 2 months.
Yes. So you guys infiltrated the Drow outpost and in full murder bunny fashion, though your murder bunny has vanished. Y'all killed Melith and her all of her minions. And then decided to take a nappy poo in the Drow outpost. So if you have not yet, please long rest your character. And I will give you guys the ability to see where the fuck you are.
We may not want that.
It's fine. So you guys wake up the next morning, and Tara, your bats come swooping back into the outpost, very excited that they have found hundreds more bats around in a cavern outside of this one.
Emily.
Back.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Well, as a cleric, I guess I will be squishy.
Yes, you are the squishy.
Okay,
Realizing.
there's something I must comment on.
Okay.
Notice the presence in the chat of someone named the best wizard ever.
So that is the Sunday game.
I feel like I gotta contest that particular statement, but they're not here to defend themselves, so I shall let it pass.
And I think it's like there's like 6 evers. It's like the best wizard ever.
Okay. So need to add the 7th ever to my name.
Yeah. He has never played before, and so since it was a new adventure, he used I rolled a couple like pre-mades.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so he named, that's what he named him. I was like, okay, that's cool.
Real?
So with that being said, your bats are kind of letting you know that they feel like, I don't know how zoomed out y'all are on your maps. It is to the southwest of where you currently are, is where they said there are hundreds of bats being harassed by 2 drow.
Oh, I can't
I don't
let
know
that
if some
happen.
drow.
So apparently there are still some drow left. So you have 2 options for how to get there. You could go down the long tunnel that is through the room where you had the fight, or you could go through the room that's a little bit tricky and go through the tunnel that's a little bit more north.
I assume that second tunnel would be quicker.
Yes, the more northern tunnel is exactly where the bats are telling you that there are more bats that are currently being harassed.
Then that is where I'm going.
Okay.
You tell the rest of the group what you have learned.
Yep. Yep, definitely. Sure.
Okay.
And with that, Tara exclaims that there is bat harassment occurring, and there are still drow left alive on level 4 of Undermountain. Now remember to go through this room to the north. You guys will need to roll athletics checks or to be able to navigate the very fragile stalagmites and stalactites. I know they get called something else when they meet each other, but my brain does not remember what it is.
Yeah.
So go ahead and move your peeps. All I would say is when you get to about here, go ahead and pause because you will need to roll an athletics check to see if you can safely navigate through the grayish cavern.
I'm sure that's gonna go great with my classic 8 strength.
So sorry, acrobatics or athletics, whichever is your preference.
Yay.
I say we venture north. For sure.
Yeah, I believe that was Tara's intention.
Okay.
Well,
Hello,
Sure.
Rod. Or Zach. So I was just catching everybody up. Your characters all know each other. We're going to play this as if Zach and Lucian were the characters that have been with Alina and Tara the whole time. Tara's bats have just let you guys know that there is major bat harassment happening to the northwest of your current location. So everybody decided to go north into the danger cave.
Oh,
And
you're
you
currently
have
muted, Hammer.
to roll
You're not where-
a athletics or acrobatics check, whichever you prefer, to navigate the very fragile stalactites.
All right, first roll in like 2 months. Let's go.
Yeah, it took us a while to get this game back on track, but we're here. We're good. We can give you a minute. That's fine. Oh, look, a dice rolled across a board. Holy shit.
13.
Okay. Alina, you are able to safely navigate through the stalactites. As you start to walk through the grayish cavern, you can notice rocks kind of trickling down from the ceiling and dust kind of coat you with some grayish shimmer. And you can see that whilst you are able to avoid running into anything that causes any catastrophic damage, everything seems to still shift and shimmer with every step you take across the cavern floor.
Mildly concerning.
So, but you are able to safely navigate to here. Perfect. Oh, here, I have to unhide Zacharias. Unhide. Okay, who would like to roll next?
oh, I'm not looking forward to how this is going to turn out.
It'll
You'll be
be
fine.
With my 25 walking speed. It only goes by 10.
You
What's
will
up with
only
that?
need to roll once to navigate the entire cavern. We are not going to go through a check every 5 feet.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, let's get rolling. Oh, I love it.
What the fuck in
No!
the crowd?
Are you sure that you should maybe not be rolling acrobatics, as dexterity is probably your better stat? Or is dex your
I
major
haven't-
dump stat?
I
Oh no,
have a
dex is your
negative
major
one
dump
on
stat.
acro. Yeah, I have a -1 on acro.
Oh boy.
Okay, so as Lucian follows Alina through the cavern, he accidentally trips over his own 2 feet and stumbles into one of the stalagmites, causing it to rain down upon him.
And
And you
6
take 6
damage.
bludgeoning damage. But to make it across the cavern.
Well, that was better harassment than I anticipated.
Okay, Tara and Zechariah. You guys now need to try and navigate the treacherous tavern. The treacherous cavern. Words are fun.
The Tetris Tavern.
The Tetris Tavern. I think we've lost them. Are you muted?
I'm
No.
alive. I don't remember how to pull up the sheet, and I don't have the spoons to figure it out.
No worries.
What did you say I have to roll?
Athletics or acrobatics, whichever is your better stat. Or I guess you could roll your shittier stat and really take a chance.
That is true. All right, now where am I supposed to be at? Never mind, I found me.
If it's easier for you, Ted, I can cast the map into Discord, but I thought you are able to do it.
No. I got it. No, I couldn't find myself real quick.
No
I
worries.
got it.
You're being lazy, sleeping in the bed.
Oh well, I'm kind of a little sick, but yeah. You said acrobatics
Or athletics, whichever one is your preference.
I'm gonna go with athletics.
Okay. And as
Yeah,
you start
barely
to
better than a
navigate, you are so busy laughing at the fact that Lucian tripped over his own 2 feet that you bump into one of the stalactites, causing it to crumble on top of you for 11 bludgeoning damage as rocks cascade on top of your head. I will move you to where you end up.
I am noticing one concern. On my roll, it shows a 9 because it was with a +1.
Mm-hmm.
On stream, it shows an 8.
That is weird. I don't know why. All the other rolls are the same. I don't know why it did that. That's weird. But I took your 9 because I'm staring at my chat or my game log, not the stream game log. I don't know why it did that. God forbid we not scuff, okay?
True.
Did you get logged in all the way, Tara?
I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's been months, as you said.
So I can, well, I share the campaign link, but that's the join link. You have to go to the D&D Beyond, either the app on your phone or the website. And then you should have your characters. Or you, actually, I always go through my campaigns.
My campaign, yeah.
And then you can join above VTT through there. And then I recommend opening and closing your sheet through above VTT. Seems to do the best for like accurately doing your rolls and such. I love how bouncy my new like avatar is with the new tracking software, but when I take a drink, she loses her fucking mind.
Okay, so that's what's causing that.
Yeah. Yeah, if I take a drink, she loses her shit. Also, she keeps being surprised, and I have to turn down one of those settings. And I mean, is it really a VTuber if your eyeballs aren't twitching weirdly for no good reason?
I was just
Nah.
more interested in the giant surprised yawns.
If it's easier for tonight, Tara, I can also roll off your sheet.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, so athletics is definitely your strong suit, so... And Tara
That's the one
follows
with level
behind,
10.
all of her bats flittering and fluttering in between the stalactites. And she is able to avoid the issues that Lucian and Zechariah had and safely make it across to the other side with all her bats and her familiar bat with 800 bats. I don't know where your big bats just went. Where'd the big bats go?
Got the big bat.
Yeah, but the big bats disappeared. Hold on. Bat swarm. Giant bat. Swarm of bats. There they are. As you guys make your way across the treacherous cavern, the bats start being very riled up and jump in front of you guys and start to head down through the 5-foot wide tunnel. Relaying back to Tara the entire time that the two drow have now started to actually hit the bats with their arrows and have killed about 4 or 5 bats.
We have better luck using a batarang.
They're dead.
Perhaps. All right. Keep going, and I guess since she doesn't know if these are drow men or women, Alina's gonna try walk a little straighter, try to look a little more imperious.
Okay.
Perhaps it's males. You can
Yeah.
do the thing.
Yeah, I don't know if the bats would really be able to relay gender
Yeah.
necessarily.
That's not what I'm asking. I'm just while walking over there.
Yep. So Alina goes into badass drow bitch mode.
Are you preventing me from advancing forward?
No, anybody, you guys can move at the pace you
Well,
desire.
I'm asking Alina if she specifically is preventing me from moving forward, because otherwise it's on site with these motherfuckers.
Nope.
They hurt my bats.
Okay, so if Tara wants to go rushing in, I will give you a surprise round. So why don't everybody roll initiative since we're possibly going to go in hostile? Alina, you can still have an opportunity to possibly de-escalate the situation, but I'm assuming Tara's going to go in attacking.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I could always there's other things you could tell them to do. Oh god, why do you have that sound for your dice?
Okay,
please.
I am just going to reveal map now to make my life easier. Okay, Tara, let me go ahead and roll your initiative. And then it looks like I still need initiative from Zechariah. Thank you, sir. Okay, and with that, we'll go ahead and put Tara at the top, which you almost were, so well done. Okay, Tara, what would you like to do as you go rushing in with your bats to save the poor bats that are being mindlessly murdered for nothing more than board drow fun?
I'm dropping my big horde of bats right on them.
Okay.
Whoa, bats be upon ye.
Okay, I will drop the bats on top of the first one.
Oh, are they close enough together that you can get them both?
mm, Actually, the bigger question is, do you have that much do they have that much movement?
Maybe not, but I'd be willing to use my action to drop a spell on them.
Yeah, I mean, they'd have to make
Just be
it
recasting that.
like 60 feet to be in between the two guys.
Then I will simply recast the spell, causing them to teleport there.
So I'm assuming that you probably ran up as much as you could. Which I believe you have 30 feet. Yeah. Then it's just a matter of how far. Is it spell have at least 120 feet?
Not sure.
I'm looking. What spell are you using for these guys?
I think it was the new summon conjure animals.
Okay. $60. So you would not be able to reconjure them, but you could, but they have range area. How much movement do bats have? So they could double
Why couldn't I have
move.
gotten closer initially?
Yeah, I mean, they could double move and land in between them. They just wouldn't be able to attack.
I mean, they're an aura spell, so
Level 9. Rod.
hmm?
Oh, Rod was just asking what level his character should be.
Oh, well, it's an aura spell, so they have to make the people inside their
Oh, okay.
zone of influence have to make I think it was a dexterity.
All right, hold on. What is the zone's size?
It should say on the spell.
Hold on. Come on, character sheet. You can do it. I believe in you. Back up to 30 feet. Turn on our. 10 feet. Yay, you did make it. Okay, good morning to you, 2 so yeah. Technically, they're not supposed to be more than 30 feet away from you, but I don't think that we've followed that at all. So actually, I'm just gonna roll your damage since I'm literally sitting here on the freaking spells page, and then I'll go back and roll their dex. Let's save 16. Ah, where'd my other guy go? I lost a drow. He does not make it. He does make it. I think somebody deleted my drow. Do, 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 do. Drow Elite Warrior. Sorry, I had to find him again. There we go. So you are able to cause slashing damage to one of the drow, but not the other. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With that, oh, where? How did he end up way up there?
He used magic. Had to be.
Right? Like he transported himself. It's weird. I must have grabbed him on accident. Well, you know what it is when I'm looking through character sheets, it I think sometimes grabs them. Oh, I'm trying to drag him back. It's a really big map. Yay, he made it back. Okay. He is going to attempt to attack the bats because he can't see you guys yet. As far as they are concerned at this moment in time, the bats are fighting back. Okay.
In a way, they're right.
And he tries to attack them with a short sword. And misses horribly because they're bats swarming around. Okay, Zachariah, what would you like to do?
Hold on, I'm reloading the screen.
That's okay. I mean, at this point, I think your answer is going to be double move so that I'm closer.
Huh.
Yeah,
Why not?
I'm currently re-editing my character right now as we speak. I forgot what level he had to be at.
No problem. God, I dragged him and the other guy way over into the abyss. What the fuck? Why do they keep doing that? Damn you, above ETT, everything else is working tonight. Don't be a dick.
Too late.
Right? Yay. Okay, so 60 feet's gonna put you about there. Lucian, that makes it your turn. What would you like to do other than double move so you're close enough to do something next time?
My double move is just so sad because it's only 25 speed.
I mean, honestly, you're. Oh, no, you're not. Oh, no, you have range spells. You should probably be able to move just your single movement and be able to fire off.
Well, no, because with at least from what I could tell, I couldn't see anybody.
No, you should have vision.
I'm like back there. So much wall in the way.
Yeah, but even single movement should have been able to get you like there.
Let's see. Why is it going by tens? I'm sticking with the double move. But why is it going by tens?
Because it's 10 foot per grid. Because this map is fucking gigantic.
Oh, what happened to the 5 foot?
Because this map is fucking gigantic. He has food to heals and he just can heal. Okay, Alina. In all your drow badassery, what would you like to do?
So are Zachariah and Lucian kind of blocking the path, or can I kind of slip by them?
You guys can move through each other's space. And you can
Okay.
also fire through each other's space.
Um,
And I don't know why the second drow keeps disappearing, and I have to keep putting him back.
Bro's using too many invis spells.
What's up?
I guess I'll. Yeah, I guess I'll. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Okay. I'll use Blade Song to increase my movement speed by another 10 feet.
Okay.
That did not tell me. 1 sec. How do you access like the ruler thing that tells you like the distances?
So it's the cross swords and then the pointy arrow, and then the third weird thing is the ruler.
Okay. Oh, this map is gigantic. Goddamn.
Okay, I love the idea of a chef cleric. That would be fantastically annoying. Psycho, you had a great idea there.
Now it's not letting me move.
Oh, can you not grab your character?
Currently now. I was able to earlier, but now it's just the ruler.
Oh, now you have to click back to the arrow to grab your character. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Terra should actually be a little bit.
Something like that. And then
There are some things with this new update to above VTT that are nice, and then there's other things that are slightly annoying.
yep. Since I'm not especially close to them, I guess I'll use Mind Sliver on
The closer one?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a...
So that's DC 16 and
Yeah, I was about to say. For what stat?
int.
You said int?
Yes.
Okay. He's not very intelligent.
I mean, yeah, he's sitting in the cave shooting bats. That's
Right.
kind of a given. So that meant that he failed. Okay. That's 2d6.
Yay, the dice worked.
Yeah.
And with that,
Um,
you see him kind of like drop his bow to his side with one hand and his free hand start to clench his head as the pain starts to throb through his brain.
and it subtracts 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes until the end of my next turn.
Okay. And with that, the other drow tries to poke at the bats because
Yo.
these guys ain't smart. But he is a little bit smarter, and he does try to hit them with his crossbow. Oh, the second one does hit, but as they are a spell, he gets a little confused when he fires the arrows into the bats, and nothing actually seems to damage. Like, they don't fall to the ground dead like the other bats that they've been attacking. Okay, Tara, what would you like to do?
How far away am I?
60 feet from the closest drow.
Then I shall move up 30 feet and fire a cantrip. What cantrips do I have?
Let's see. Are you able to pull up your sheet, or you still need me to?
I still need you to.
All right. I'm almost wondering. Hold on a second. I think since I'm going to have to bring your sheet up quite a few times, I want to just have it up on a different tab instead of trying to keep opening it within above ETT. Okay. And with that, your cantrips are as follows. Frostbite, Guidance, Gust, Primal Savagery, or Starry Wisp. I can read what they do if you need me to.
You've had guidance this entire time. Wow.
Yeah, but as it's a concentration, I would lose my bats. So that probably needs to be replaced.
Probably.
Yeah. If you, Alina and Tara, if you want to make changes to your characters, since Puma and Rod were able to make new characters, like that's fine.
Okay.
Out of fairness.
Mm-hmm.
Since they pretty much got to roll new characters completely.
Frostbite. What's his range?
60 feet, so you'd be able to hit the closest guy.
Yeah, so I'm running
so
forward 30 feet and then frostbiting.
All right, so he needs to make a concentration saving throw. And he is unable to combat the power of the frostbite as it whips across the cavern.
Frost bat, if you will.
little icy bat snowflakes start just shooting across at him.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I love it. Okay, for 8 damage. And with that, he turns to see you guys in the hall. And Tara, he fires a crossbow bolt back at you. Possibly. If his character sheet loads. Oh, and he does hit. And the bolt kind of goes thwack into your side for 8 damage.
I'm gonna kill him.
Like, I'm done with this shit. Oh, here, let me give you 8 damage. Okay. Zachariah, what would you like to do?
All right. I think I fixed my character. What actions? Where the hell did my map go? No, every time I swipe around, my map moves. It's mobile
I
thing.
still, man, props to you for fucking playing on a phone.
All right. So I'm probably gonna talk to you later about my character, right? But so right now, all I got is great sword.
Okay.
Like in terms of the actions and whatnot, since I had updated. All right. Who are we fighting? What are we fighting? Are we even fighting?
You could reach to Fighty, the one right at the entrance to the cavern. Yeah, Psycho, it's crazy that he placed this on a phone. I mean, just using your character sheet on a phone is easy, but trying to navigate the above VTT system on a phone, yeah, props to you, Zachariah, for your dedication.
I mean, I'm managing it somehow. I just had to edit my character. I'm going to use Firebolt.
Okay.
For the person in front.
Okay. Is it a save or an attack roll?
An attack.
And you definitely hit. Holy crap.
All right.
And with that, your bolt of fire goes soaring through, piercing him very painfully through the shoulder. Lucian, what would you like to do? Other than make forgetty spaghetti.
It's actually forgetty is spaghetti. What I can't is spaghetti. Am I reading that right?
It's forgetty spaghetti.
Oh no. Let's see. Well, 90% of everything I have is healing except for the one sacred flame. And
switches to a healing character, nobody in the party gets hurt.
Yeah. Honestly, though.
You know, the ultimate move would just be to take a character that's just like all healing, and then they only use the healing spells on themselves.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh, okay. What now? We don't even know what that's at. All right. Well, it's still green. That's terrible. I feel like if I go anywhere near the actual combat, I'm gonna get destroyed because my armor sucks so bad.
What do you mean? Are you not a cleric?
Yeah, dude, you're in fucking plate. Or half plate. Clerics are tanky as fuck.
I have a 14 armor class.
Yeah, Tara only has 11. Alina has 15. I mean, Zachariah is a true tank at 18. So, I mean, you're really not like that bad in regards to AC.
I mean, wow, that's kind of funny. When I'm blade singing, I technically have the highest AC in the party as a wizard.
That is true. You have the least squishy wizard in the world.
Let's see. Nothing's died. Can't do that. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna run in and go ham if I can make it far.
I mean,
No,
wouldn't it
I
be
can't
running
make
and go
it that
mace?
far.
Or should we make your mace a ham hock at this point?
I think we should.
If I'm going to give you a ham hock mace, you need to roll a fucking chef cleric.
I will run in when other people have actually gotten closer.
Wild.
Okay, so this guy here will need to do a. Is it gonna ping?
The guy closest to y'all.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, you know
Oh,
what?
I
it's
just
not
got to
pinging.
be a southern vampy.
That one there.
Yes.
That one there.
What does he need to save?
Deck save. This deck save.
And he is incapable of moving out of the way. And that is without even the negative I'm supposed to add to his next save.
Noise. Let's go.
See, spam healing would be fantastic. And it would be just, he throws spam, little cans of spam at the party to heal them.
But do they have spam in D&D?
We could figure the fuck out.
Right. Yeah, we can make
Spiced ham.
spam.
Spiced ham existed. And with that, you call upon the power of your deity, who I don't think you've picked yet.
Unnamed deity number
Unnamed deity.
Non-denominational.
The power of the spam compels you.
The power of Gordon Ramsay. There we go. That's what he said when they cast Sacred Flame. You fucking donkey. What are you? Idiot sandwich?
Oh, there will be one that's an idiot sandwich.
Yeah, you've got to spend the next 2
like-
weeks. We got to figure this out.
Hey,
Thank you, Psycho, for the amazing idea.
This guy rolled a 6 on his latest id save. I feel he's pretty well qualified to be an idiot sandwich.
Right. Okay, Lena, what would you like to do?
Did anyone make the one I targeted roll a saving throw?
Yes, but he tanked the saving throw, so I didn't even subtract your. You rolled a 5.
Beautiful. Okay.
If you would like to see just how much worse that would have been, you're more than welcome.
Just enough. Okay, yeah.
Oh man,
This update is mildly cringe, but
isn't it?
I think part of the problem is that these Undermountain maps are so fucking big that they just make it difficult to navigate.
It's fine. All right. Alina. Well, spins
So as
into her
Alina
stride.
kind of comes out of the shadow of the cavern, or of the tunnel into the cavern, both of the warriors pause. As this is a powerful female drow they have never seen before, and they kind of look to each other, and the one says, and only you can understand this, Alina, because they speak in drow or undercommon, where is Melith, and how has she let another female into her caverns? It sounds like you're up in her skirts. So they're both a little
Oh.
stunned to see you there, and they're kind of wondering what the fuck happened to their boss.
I reply back and drow. I drove my rapier into her pathetic throat, just like I will do to you, unless you drop your weapons now.
Okay, I'm gonna need an intimidation. You can roll one for both, or you can roll intimidation per person. It is your choice.
Uh,
You will have advantage because you are a female drow, and they will naturally be more quick to be intimidated by you.
sure. I'll roll with the same one. I'll roll individually.
Okay.
Fucking hell, my roll's a bit terrible today. For the first one.
Okay, and for the second one?
uh,
Oh, that bitch rolled off
Or
a
a lot.
13 on you. So, whilst they hesitate for a moment, the fact that you are a female is just enough for them to believe what you say. And they both drop their weapons, and their short swords and bows go clattering to the cavern floor.
I don't know what the intentions are of my companions, but can I like try to like kick some of the weapons of the one in front of me like behind me into the cavern away from them?
Yeah, you'd be able to reach the weapons he dropped, not the other guys, though.
Yeah.
And with that, the sword scatters or clatters across the cavern floor. With that, I need perception checks from, or you can let me know your base perception from Alina, and actually just from Alina. The rest of you are too far away.
Ugh. Passive perception is 9.
You might want to roll.
Yeah. Oh, I'm up -1. No.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck yeah. Nailed
Okay.
the shit out of that one. The screeching and clattering of the sword causes what you can only describe as a scratching noise. It seems to be coming from the depths of this crevasse.
Raggy.
As if the noise aggravated something in its depth.
Like something's coming. All right, go back to my companions.
Okay. Are you going to do anything else, like action-wise, with your turn? I would say you probably only have a bonus action left because you intimidated and then you kicked their weapons away.
Nah, I don't think it's a whole lot I can do bonus action at the moment. So,
Okay.
yep, I'll hold off.
And with that, the further drow turns to you and says, "We did nothing wrong. We're stuck in this stupid patrol." Almost if he's upset that he bowed to your will, but he's incapable of doing anything more than just scowling at you. When he hears the scratching noise coming from the crevasse, you kind of see the color drain from his face. So he goes even paler. And he takes big old steps away from the crevasse. And as he does that, you can hear him murmur, Melith kept them under control. I don't know that they'll listen to us. And he seems to be talking to his companion.
Oh boy.
Okay, Tara, what would you like to do?
I'm still tempted to kill these guys, but I've got bigger fish to fry, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, you could potentially ask your bats if they know what's down there.
Sure.
So as you ask your bats don't necessarily know what's down there, but they start to speak with the bats flying around the cavern. And you're just given one word back, Quaggoth.
You're so fucking dead.
The bats
Okay,
don't
run.
seem particularly disturbed by this, which leads you to believe that they've lived in relative harmony with the Quaggoth in the crevasse. But they also can't give your bats any kind of like a definitive answer as to whether or not they could possibly be hostile towards you guys.
Mm-hmm. I suppose I'm going to turn into a bat.
Back the way you guys came?
Well, I'm going to turn into a bat. I don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
I'll explain to them what the fuck is up.
Okay. And you do know that the bats said Quaggoth plural.
I mean, would that be the name of a creature that Tara would recognize as a druid?
You guys have actually been in combat with Quaggoths already, a floor up.
Is that the demon things you're summoning?
No. Hold on. Let me... You guys ran into them on the last floor. It's like a weird cave werewolf. You ran into them because they were working with the drow on level 3. The same way that they are slightly, I don't want to say tamed, but controlled by the drow on this level as well.
Oh, what a creature.
Yes. Cave werewolf is the best way I can think to describe them.
Yeah, I guess.
So, and while the bats are able to let you know there's more than one, they are not able to give you like a definite, like a number.
I'm just gonna start walking down the cave.
Is there something else you want to do with your turn, Hazel?
I don't know if we're gonna go up and join the colony on the ceiling.
Okay. I will put you there. With that being said, the drow in front of you, Alina and Zechariah, right? Yeah. Turns and looks at you and starts to back away. This would provoke if you want to take the opportunity attack, or you can let him leave.
Oh, let him get let it and go by, and I'll just let him go by.
Zechariah, are you going to let him walk away or no?
I'll let him live for now.
Okay. With that, he bolts as far as he can away from the crevasse. Okay, Zechariah, what would you like to do?
I'm tempted to fight whatever's in that crevasse.
It's such a fun word to say.
Yes.
Crevasse. Gotta say it with your pinky raised. Mm.
It's a nice, freshly baked crevasse.
Right? Fancy French words.
That's a very big crevasse.
Is that a big crevasse? Or are you just happy to see me?
A little bit of both.
Oh, Lordy.
Mm. I think I'm just going to walk to the direction of the drow.
Okay, so you're going to follow the drow?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to double move or are you going to move and then do something else?
No, I'm going to move twice.
Okay. That makes it Lucian's turn.
Yes, because that gives me so many options.
Right? I mean, you
You
could
could
go
go-
towards
go-
the crevasse
Yeah, you
of
go
doom.
skydiving.
Or no, I'm sorry. What it's like, we'll call it the death zone crevasse. Or you can follow the drow and Zechariah, who's decided that apparently they're all buddies now.
All right. All right, double moved.
Okay. Alina?
I would like to point out that Hazel just get, fuck you guys. I'm just gonna blend in with the colony. I heard that they're not messing with the bats. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, there's some shit going down. Fuck it.
It's more I want to see if I can resolve this peacefully if these things are going to be a threat.
Yeah,
That
That's
is
what I
not
can
a
do.
bad
That's
idea.
something where they already have a form they live in harmony with.
I'm just giving you shit.
That's not a
Alright.
bad
Fuck
idea.
you.
Okay. With that being said, Alina, what would you like to do? Oops.
Mm. Okay, how far across is this? Don't think this idea will work, but we shall see. If oh well, I'll try it. I will move like kind of center of the room over here near Terra,
Okay.
and just let me check if this is the I think it is. Oh, it's 15 foot. Never mind. Yeah, I'll kind of follow the same direction that the others are going.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's all right. And I'll hold my action for if I see like anything aggressively going towards us.
Okay. With that, the Mundra warrior continues his sprint out the cavern. And as soon as he runs a little bit further, you guys, let's see. for sure Tara and Alina are going to see this. I don't know if Zechariah and Lucian are going to be able to see it because you guys are a little bit further away. But a kind of whitish furry hand reaches over the edge of the crevasse and starts to crawl out a little bit more, pulling up the first one that you guys can actually see. And you notice him kind of be very focused on the short sword that Alina had kicked, almost as if he's really not paying attention to you guys. Until he sees Alina and he pauses, as if he's trying to place if you are the drow he knows or not. But then he goes back towards the sword. He makes it to the short sword and kind of hesitates as if he wants to grab it. As soon as the next Quaggoth makes his way over the edge, he actually kind of just hangs back. He doesn't actually like try to do anything to move towards you guys. He just gets over the edge and waits. And another one of his companions does the same thing. Maybe. If above VTT is going to allow me. There's too many Quaggoth!
You did it.
I know. Well, actually, the adventure did it. Thank you very much. I'm just following the book.
Hmm.
Come on, last one. You can do it. There we go. So while the other 3 climb up, they don't actually do anything aggressive. They kind of just stare at you guys. And they're actually just more focused on their companion that went for the sword. Tara, what would you like to do?
For now, I'm just gonna watch intensely at the one with this sword.
Okay, so technically hold your action to see what he does.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, the other drow kind of moves around Zechariah, but continues to try to leave the cave. Okay, Zechariah, what would you like to do?
Sorry, I was sneezing.
It's okay.
What should I do? Mm,
So you have 2 drow that are pretty much being little bitches and running away. You have 1 Quaggoth who has made it nearer to you guys, but seems wholly and completely focused on grabbing the sword that the one drow let go of at Alina's command. And then you have 3 more Quaggoths that have crawled out of the tunnel, but have not made a move beyond that.
I'm probably gonna double move to like their side where Lena is,
Okay.
and then end my turn.
Okay. Lucian, what would you like to do?
yell out to the cavernous werewolves. What were they called again? Fuck.
Quaggoths.
The quagga. What, something shiny actually make you grow a brain, you flea fuckers?
Damn, you're aggressive as shit.
He really wants to attack us, huh?
So
Wing palm.
as you yell out in common, it looks at you and kind of tilts its head. And then tilts its head to the other direction. Realizes it didn't understand a goddamn word you just said. And continues to kind of cover its new shiny toy. Kind of fumbling with
I
it.
guess not.
Yeah, he's holding it as if he's seen the Drow warriors hold a sword quite a few times, but he has no fucking clue what he's doing with it. I mean, we're not talking about hand Luke a lightsaber and points it at face level of inability to hold a pointy object that could harm you, but pretty close.
Wild.
In his defense, it was off.
It was
Okay,
off, yes.
Hazel,
But the
do you
fear
know
is
the
that Luke
first
had no idea
rule
what the
of
fuck he
gun
was doing, and it
safety?
would have took one wrong button press, and that movie series would have been over real fast.
What would
I don't even know he knew what a fucking lightsaber was at the time.
Hazel, are
Ooh,
you
a little
aware
handle.
of? Are you aware of the first rule of gun safety? Don't always
Did he
shoot
know
at
it was a
yourself,
gun?
whether it be whether
Did
it
he
be
know
on
it
or
was a
off.
gun?
I thought at that point Obi-Wan
If-
had explained that it's a lightsaber, not that
Yeah,
Luke would have had a frame of reference.
I think he said
Exactly.
Other than the
father-
word saber is should have been a universal clue to
What the
sharpen
fuck?
ouchie.
A saber?
I feel like he
Light?
said it was
What?
like his father's weapon at that point, but
Yeah.
been a long time since I watched that movie. So
Yeah, I haven't seen
Okay.
4 in forever.
Whoa. How dumb are these things? Because they seem pretty dumb at this point. So if I were to roll something, what would it be to grab the nearest stick and try to give it some advice to stab itself by like taking the stick and like mimicking?
Oh, I love everything about this. I'm gonna
Hey,
need a performance check from you. And-
Okay.
We're gonna say that you picked a good part of the cave to decide to do this because all those things you guys see laying around are Zerkwood stumps. So it wouldn't be like a stick like you would normally think of, as Zerkwood's technically a mushroom, but because they've dried out, there are like splinter off pieces that could mimic the shape of the short sword.
Okay. So I'm gonna grab the nearest. What did you shortwood? What?
Zerkwood.
Zerkwood.
You could just
And
say stick.
I'm going to call out and wave the stick in the air. Hey, dumbass! You're supposed to use it like this. And let's hope this works. And I'm gonna mimic stabbing myself.
Unfortunately, you get a chance to do that again because you need to roll performance, not perception.
Oh, dang! I wrote the wrong one. My bad. It still wasn't great.
So as you try to explain to him how to stab himself with the short sword, he looks at you, starts to turn the sword kind of facing towards his chest like your stick, but then turns it around the other way and pokes himself with the handle, but cuts both of his hands in the process because he grabbed the blade to do this, and he drops the sword. And you can tell that it's almost like he wants to scurry back into the crevasse. And you hear him start to bark in Undercommon towards the other Quaggoths.
would I be able to understand what he said?
Do you speak Undercommon? I believe you do.
I think so.
If you speak Undercommon, you will understand that he said, "The shiny power has harmed me. They also possess the shiny power. It is not worth it." So pretty much, fuck this shit. I just hurt myself. I'm going back into my crevasse.
Yep.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah. So with that, Alina, what would you like to do?
I'll call to my companions in common, and they're retreating. They don't have no interest in taking a fight with wielders of the shiny magic that hurt them. Again, I'll hold an action in case they get a little rowdy, but for now I'll hold off.
Okay. With that, the one drow seems to pause in his evacuation of the cavern when you say that the Quaggoth seem to be going back into the crevasse. And he takes a few steps back towards your party. And he addresses you, Alina. Madam, you have tamed the beasts?
They say that's an undercommon or common?
Yes.
I'm gonna fly down to Alina and quietly ask her if I can kill him yet.
If you can what?
If I can kill him yet. I am a spiteful little bat.
And with that, the three Quaggoths who had crawled up into sight disappear back into the crevasse.
Can I reply back to the drow or?
Yeah.
Like a mitred thing. They're harmless for now. However, someone who isn't harmless is my companion here, who is not very pleased that you harmed her bat friends.
They are but stupid vermin that infest this cave. Tell your friend she needs to get better companions. Because apparently he has no sense of self-preservation.
I'm dropping the bat swarm right on his fuck ass immediately.
While you guys are talking, the Quaggoth that had tried to grab the short sword and then kind of followed Lucian's very mean instructions.
Really said, kill yourself now.
Runs back, dripping blood from both his hands, and also disappears down into the crevasse. And all that you guys can hear is like the scrambling of rock fall and the scratching noises fading away. And as best your group can tell, the Quaggoth are retreating back to the darkness of their cavernous home.
Not very wise choice of words, friend.
So, with that being said, Tara of the Spiteful. Tara the Spiteful, what would you like to do?
I am dropping my bats on his location and then going up to bite him myself.
Okay. Do you want them to be where they could affect both, or just someone that was being a jackass?
Mm.
Can they get that far? Hold on.
I don't think so. They seem farther apart.
Yeah, they can actually only make it to just in front of the guy that was talking smack.
Then I will go and bite him myself and Keep him distracted while they wait a fucking turn to get over there and fuck him up.
Okay. So as he sees the bats swarm down, it's not just your bats, but almost all of the bats in the cavern start to swarm him. As if they are fueled by your need for vengeance. And they feel empowered enough to try and do something. So we are going to actually say that not your bats, but the other bats do swarm him. And they are successful in their swarming. But they're tiny and they don't do much.
Yeah, so like,
It's the thought that counts.
It is.
so just to paint a picture, like Hazel's bats are like 15 of the cave bats, right?
Yeah.
Wild.
So this guy is pretty much in a bat NATO at this point.
Can it give him blindness?
Actually, it would put any attacks outside of the swarm at a disadvantage to him. They are that much inhibiting his line of sight.
Bet.
So, Tara, are you going to just move closer so that you can do something next round with them?
Yeah, and I'm gonna call to Alina to go grab the other fuck ass, see if he's as dumb as his friend here.
Okay. So the other fuck ass, as you put it, sees the bats decide that they are just done with the bullshit. And he decides to continue to try to book it the fuck out of there. Alina, you kind of hear him shout to his companion in Undercommon, "Enjoy the problem you created for yourself. I have better things to do."
So real for
that. And with that makes it Zachariah's turn.
I'm for a hammer to the nuts for the bat hater.
Honestly, I don't really see my need to intervene with a spiteful person. It's not my problem. So I'm just gonna walk past.
Good move. Good move.
Double move and walk past him.
So are you kind of following the other guy out?
Yep.
Okay. Are you following him with intent, or are you just having to travel in the same direction?
Traveling the same direction.
Okay. Lucian.
Well, I don't see a need to worry about the dumbest of the drow here.
He made bad life choices that he is paying for right now.
How far is
Trash talks a bat sitting on the lady drow's shoulder with like 100,000 other bats above him, and he thought this was gonna go good.
So I think part of it is that they have been harassing, if not murdering, the bats that live in this cavern for gosh knows how long. And because there was never like your kind of level of influence over the swarms, they've never organized, I guess. You've caused them to unionize against their overlords.
Yes. you unite the proletariat.
Or they're putting a rat at the entrance to the cave.
They have little picket signs. Down with drow oppression. Up with bat.
Yeah.
Let the drow need to drown.
Yes. Okay. Alina, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna walk over, lean against this wall, and watch watch the chaos while caressing my own bat familiar.
Okay. With that, you see the drow warrior in the middle of the batonado fall to his knees, almost as if he's going to surrender before springing back up, drawing back his bow, and attempting to hit one of the bats. Just kind of completely overwhelmed and unsure what to do. And he sucks and misses with his crossbow bolt.
Missing when you're getting surrounded by like 20,000 bats is pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, just imagine like any of those, like if you've seen the birds or any of that thing where like wildly flailing attacks that just are not going to be successful because you're aiming at something very small in a very big group and you're very overwhelmed and just it's chaotic. But he's also so overwhelmed, like he doesn't even seem to like put together the concept of trying to run away. Okay, Tara.
His Darwin Award goes to...
Yeah, right? The Darwin Award goes to Lasdrar, because that's his name. Tara, so your swarm's probably going to do its aura thing. Bum, 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 bum. That was the wrong thing. So let's see. Their aura is... You think I'd remember this by now? Dex. Okay. So I'm going to do their aura damage, and then I'll come back and roll his dex. Lena, does he still have that negative?
No, it's until the end of my next turn.
Okay. He still fails. And with that, your bats come in at a much greater ability to cause him damage. And you see just multiple wounds open off across his face, arms, legs, any place where there's exposed skin. Any place where there's not exposed skin, his armor starts to tatter into pieces. Were you going to do something specifically separate from their attack? We lost the Terra.
You're muted, Hazel.
The Terra is muted.
Someone may have walked into a room.
Oh, there we go.
I'm gonna go fucking bite him.
Okay. Let's figure out which one of yours. Which spell that is. What spell was it?
I don't think it was a spell. I think it was
Oh, wasn't that like just one of your traits?
Yeah, I think I'd have to pull it up again. But I think I wrote it down in the notes.
Ah, okay, hold on. There it is. Blood drain, melee, +4 to hit, reach 5 feet, one creature, 2d4 necrotic damage, and the vampire bat attaches to the target. While attached, the vampire bat doesn't attack. Instead, at the start of each of the vampire bat's turns, the target loses 2d4 hit points due to blood loss. The vampire bat regains hit points equal to the hit points the target loses. The vampire bat can detach itself by spending 5 feet of its movement. It does so after it drains 15 hit points of blood from the target, or the target dies. A creature, including the target, can use its action to detach the vampire bat by succeeding on a strength check. Okay, so it's a +4, D20 +4. And you most definitely are able to bite. And you swoop in and attach yourself to the side of his neck. The swoopage. 2d4.
Being blood always tastes the worst, doesn't it?
For 6 damage as you start to suck. As you want to suck his blood. And seeing this happen, the other drow most definitely considers his fuck this shit, booking it on a cavern. Once my ruler decides to work, so I can figure out how far he can run. Okay, Zechariah, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna keep walking.
Okay. Are you going to continue with the double moves?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and move yourself. And with that movement, you're able to see a little bit more of the cavern as almost like a crossroad opens up in front of you. Boop. Kind of looks like more of the same, but you do seem to notice that there's about a 5-foot wide tunnel that goes to the north and about a 10-foot wide tunnel that seems to head to the south. Lucian, what would you like to do?
I'll stay about middle, just in case anything happens either direction.
Okay. So are you moving just your normal speed and then holding the rest of your action?
Yes.
Okay. Alina, as you continue your badass pose leaning against the wall, what would you like to do?
Okay, just just to make sure I'm getting it correct. For like holding a spell, like is it just like holding the action and if something happens I can cast a spell, or do you have to like prepare a specific spell? And
So I've always considered it that, like, in my mind, you would have it like roiling in your hand, if you will, like ready to unleash at any point. No different than a character would have their sword at the ready or their arrow knocked in their bow.
okay, but it's
Does
not
that make
like
sense?
yeah, but it's not like if I like say I want to potentially have a spell at the ready, it doesn't mean like prepare a specific spell. If you don't use it, then you still use the slot, but you fire it off.
Yeah, but I would say that you're in command of your spells enough that you could also choose to extinguish the spell if the action doesn't occur that would cause it to fire off. So, like, let's say you're preparing a spell and the trigger is going to be if the drow manages to disengage from the bats. The spell would go off if he does that, but if he doesn't disengage from the bats, you would be able to extinguish the spell without spending the slot.
Okay.
Does that make
Just
sense?
making sure. Yeah. So again, I'll pull an action in case he starts swiping the
Winning.
bats again. Then yeah, no, not winning. Just I don't want him to hurt any of my former partner's good buddies.
So yeah, we can have it that you have a spell at the ready, and if he causes any damage to any of the bats, your spell is going to fire.
Well, if he starts attack, it seems prepared to fire another bolt, I'd say.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. So with that being said, actually, I won't even switch it off your turn because the second he is going to take an action, which his turn is next, he's going to attempt to fire at the bats again.
Okay, I'll try to hold person.
Okay.
Which is DC 16 something, I believe.
Okay.
One second. Wisdom.
And he tries to fight against it, and he is unable to
Yeah,
overpower your massive wiseness.
Yeah, that him rolling a 7 for wisdom checks out. I think that's probably about similar to what he rolled when he said, "Oh, fuck the bats."
Yeah, he's the king of the idiot sandwich tonight. He gets the Darwin Award. With that, I believe he is restrained, correct?
Paralyzed.
Paralyzed. Holy shit.
If Hazel's attack is an actual attack, then she auto crits.
I mean, she's attached to him, so she's just gonna get her 2d4 blood drain.
Okay.
But I guess
regardless,
you are rolling damage. Well, but she doesn't roll an attack to blood drain. It's just he has to resist it. So no, she did roll an attack, but she's already attached. So I don't quite know. She doesn't, as far as I was reading, she doesn't need to roll the attack again unless he were to spend time trying to disengage her. Yeah, no, she has to choose to disengage, or they have to attempt to disengage her. With that makes it Tara's turn. Speak of the battle.
The bats are going to do their thing again, and I'm definitely going to recognize that this person potentially saved a few bats. That makes me very happy.
Okay. So it's a dex save. Oh shit, he actually saves against the bats, which I think is still half damage.
Can he do a dex save while paralyzed? Let's be honest.
Shit, he can't. That's right. Duh. I forgot. I got lots of pages open.
Kind of need a dexterity to save for that one.
Right? It's his best fucking dex roll ever. It doesn't count because he's fucking paralyzed.
The one good roll he's had all night.
Pretty much. Okay, so then they do their 3d10 slashing damage. So now, yeah, they won't get the automatic crit because they don't roll any attack roll. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure I did that part right. And with that, the bats cause immense more damage to his body. He is not looking good at this point. He's also
I
probably
get
regretting all his life
healed.
choices. And then you're going to have your 2d4 drain. Let's see. You've not caused him to lose 15 health points yet, so you would not automatically detach just yet.
How much did I heal for?
You have healed for... Hold on, I gotta find your other roll. Where the hell is my other... Okay, I sit back, I picture... biting... 11.
Nice. That brings me up to full.
Yes. Hold on, I will... Oop. I almost tried to do 12. Okay. The smart drow, Zachariah, you are actually the only one I think who notices that he kind of starts to head to the south before doing a very quick about face and running to the north.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Hmm.
So you saw him kind of start to head south and then him do like a real quick, like, oh, the fuck nope, and then go north.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay. Go ahead and move and then I'll reveal what you can see. As you enter the kind of T part of the crossroads, this is what you see. To the north, you can see him as well as what looks like branching skinny tunnels. But to the south, you notice that the entire tunnel opens into a giant cavern that seems to be filled with a green watered lake. And across the shore, you think you realize why he chose to go the other direction. As you can see what appears to be part, if not all, of a war band of Kuatoa, if ever my program would like to highlight them.
Not the fish.
Come on, program. You can do it. You know you want to. Just highlight them. Gimme. No, that's waiting to do that. I will tell you what you see.
All right.
So every surface of the 30-foot high cave seems to be covered in a coating of slime. You can't get exact numbers, but you see quite a few adult as well as quite a few young lizard-like creatures, which you know and recognize as Kuatoa. One seems to stand by the river keeping watch, but doesn't seem to notice you specifically. And the rest are kind of wandering around, but they don't look great. Like, they look like they might be a little sick or something. Like, they're not moving normally.
Uh-huh. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, it took a minute for it to... There's a lot of Koto over there. So yeah, it's like almost what you can guess would be probably most, if not all, of a tribe, because it does include young and adults. And which that do you want to relay back to the group what you see?
I'm gonna just shout down the hallway for tell them to hurry up or the hell up and get over here.
Okay. And as Zechariah yells back to you guys, hurry up and get the hell over here, Lucian, what would you like to do? Kind of see what happens.
No, I'll double move, and I think that the other two have that drow under control.
Well in hand. Because of all of your extensive knowledge of life and death and wounds and healing, yeah, you're pretty sure he's not doing so good.
He's
Okay.
obviously not shooting his bow very well.
No. Because I mean, you can tell that he all of a sudden stopped moving completely, even amidst the Batnado.
Clipper's looking a little limp.
Yeah. Okay, Alina, what would you like to do?
How long does my to check how long my blades on last? I think it's 10 turns, but 1 minute. That's it's about 10 turns, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're only around 7.
Yeah. And
So you should have 3 more rounds of Blade Song. Right? Because it's a minute, isn't it?
Yes. I'll dash over in the direction that was indicated.
Okay. You can't really see what he sees yet. You can see that there are different openings, the different directions that the cavern seems to split off into. You can see that Zechariah is definitely looking to the south as the threat and not to the north. Okay. And with that, Mr. Paralyzed just paralyzed. Can he try to save off of your whole person? I thought he could.
Good question. I believe so, but we shall find out. At the end of each of its turns, the target repeats a save, ending the spell on a success.
Okay. And that was intelligence, right?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. It was one of those two. Oh, shit.
Oh.
He actually manages to save, but it's at the end of his turn, so he can't actually do anything other than shake off your hold.
Yep.
Okay, Tara. You are in for another round of Batty Batness. Let me do their slashing damage. Maybe. I have got to fix my surprise expression because Vampy's very surprised very often. Okay, and then that is deck save on their part. They do not save. And with one final nasty swoop of the swarm, Lazdrar falls dead to the cavern floor. Maybe, if it chooses to do the damage. Come on, above ETT, you can do it. I believe in you. There he is. And you guys are out of combat.
Cool. I am going to go communicate with the mortal bats and
Okay.
tell them that I am going to take the fallen and put them to rest.
Aww.
I'm gonna wrap each one up in a little blanket and put them inside my bag because not sure how hard the floor is here.
Okay. I mean, it's pretty rocky. You probably have a very hard time if what you're trying to do is bury.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna put them in the blankets and then put them in my bag so I can bury them better.
Okay. And the native bats of the cavern seem to understand what you're trying to do, and in their own way, thank you for taking the time to not only honor the dead, but to save the living as well. They kind of are letting you know that this has been a long-standing just punishment that they have had to endure. Mainly because they have tried to leave this cavern, but A, it's their home, and B, the magic that Halaster has cast on all of Undermountain really does inhibit the ability for some of these creatures to ever leave whatever level they have been trapped on. But now that the drow are gone, you actually watch the bats kind of start to spread out into the tunnels that you guys came from, as if they were heading towards the outpost. And on their way, they kind of let you know that they're going to claim this as their own. They're going to start to roost in what was left of the drow outpost now that it has been abandoned because you murdered everybody. Good job, team.
Yay.
Murder hobos
Well,
making
well,
homes for
well,
bats
to my face.
since 1977.
Fuck you.
Hey, listen. I
And
just work here.
I give him more than enough chances to be nice. Then he did. So, yeah.
And with that, helping the local wildlife establish new homes amidst all your murdering, we're going to call it there before the party decides whether or not they want to have fun playing with the slime lizards, or if they would like to head north and follow the one remaining drow that they have not murdered yet.
I would like to do one thing real quick with
Sure thing.
Alina. After I pick up all of the fallen bats,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to go up to her and thank her for giving me the opportunity to do that. You know, release some pent up frustrations and save some of my kin, and for casting that spell, because I did notice the paralysis spell during the fray.
Aww.
And I really appreciated that.
No, I tend to prefer things don't come to that particular.
I just shot down the hallway. Hurry up!
There's like this sweet moment happening between Alina and Tara, and Zachariah's like, would you guys hurry it the fuck up? There's slime lizards. So that's so sweet, though. So with that, do either one of you seem to remember anything more about your prior relationship? Or no?
I'm gonna say this brings back some deja vu for Tara. Alina already actually remembers everything,
Great.
Yeah.
but Tara feels like this almost exact situation has happened before. It
Okay.
Yeah.
makes her
I'd
think.
say Alina probably remembers some specific moment where Tara has previously gone like very defensive and protective over the bats and done things to protect them.
So even though possibly Lucian and Zechariah don't realize the momentous thing that has just happened, for Alina and Tara, this is almost the first time since they've reconnected that it's felt like it used to be between them, giving them both a feeling of warmth and happiness that maybe has been missing for the two of them since they have been apart.
The Yuri is no longer doomed.
Yay! And with that heartfelt moment being screeched at by the warrior, and Lucian just standing there like, okay. We will continue in 2 weeks and see what the party would like to do. So thank you guys for playing tonight. I'm glad to be back with y'all. I know it's been a long break for this group. So hopefully we will get back on track and back on schedule. We will be back for the Taco Tuesday D20 Den in 2 weeks. Have a wonderful evening, and I will catch you guys later. Bye, ghoulies. Thank you, Psycho, for hanging out. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Good night.